Yesterday, Manchester United issued a statement that said Cristiano Ronaldo will not be part of the Manchester United squad for this Saturday Premier League game against Chelsea. The rest of the squad is fully focused on preparing for that Nyamaza is focused on preparing for that fixture. Now, this came out as a result of Cristiano Ronaldo walking away while the game was still continuing after refusing to coming on as a substitute and walking away and leaving the stadium early.
What was his reason?
He's coming off the bench, man.
Hold up.
What was his reason?
I'm coming to that.
Okay.
The Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag issued a statement today saying that this is the second time it's happened this season. The first time when it happened, it was during preseason, and they were a bunch of players, and he warned every player against that. When it happened yesterday, he said he saw no reason as to why he walked away, and as the manager who's responsible for the team, he decided to take that punishment. Now, this is coming in on a season whereby Erik ten Hag is impacting his own system into the team. Cristiano Ronaldo, who is known, is one of the best players in the world, actually one of the two best players of the world between him and Lionel Messi. And there's been a spiraling debate online on whether is the club being disrespectful to him, or was the manager right in punishing him for refusing to come on? We were not told any reason why he refused to come on Badio, but he refused to come on as a substitute. We don't know if he wanted to start the game. But this happened when the team actually played the best football they have played in a span of 2 or 3 years. So I want to just come back to you guys in the studio and ask you, what do you feel about this? Ronaldo, despite the name, despite the trophies, despite the glories, the glorious years, has it come to a how is it coming to a is this something that's normal, especially with superstars who had that GOAT label onto them, coming to terms and realization that time has caught up to them? And how do you handle it as a superstar that you're not the go-to person and you have to be a big part player in a squad? I'll start with you, Badio.
He's not even a captain there, right? Who's the captain?
No.
Fernandes?
The captain is, Fernandes.
Yes, Bruno Fernandes is the captain for Man U. And who's the assistant? Is it still Maguire or?
No, Maguire is the captain, Fernandes is the assistant, is the third assistant.
You see? So I don't know. I think he's great, but at this point, the coach knows the best. You know when to use him, where, how, and he may have all the feelings. I believe if you ask him, he would like to play 90 minutes every game for all season. But you have in Premier League, the coach is the manager too, right? So they know more than just what they want for this game. They manage this stuff, and you sign the contract. You should be held accountable to what the manager wants to do. There's more way to protest than that. I know he feels like he's big, and maybe he is, but I think what he did, it's a little disrespectful, and Man U can play without him. So I believe what he did is good. I love when people stand for their principles, like what we do. We do that all the time. I tell my team at work that as much as you could be a great welder. You could be a great aerospace welder, I've ever seen. But if you're not a team player, I don't want you. I don't want you. It's more than you, So I think it was okay. If the manager felt like this man was becoming disrespectful, so just punish him accordingly, ethically.
I'm gonna disagree with you guys. Yeah.
I'm the only one who spoke.
Well, I had that guy in a green shirt going when you were saying some things.
Okay.
So the reason why I disagree is
Because you love Ronaldo.
no.
Okay.
In fact, I'm not even a Man U fan, but that's neither here or there. In this particular case, I agree with you about the manner in which he staged his protest.
Yeah.
That's something that you're supposed to do in closed doors.
True.
You guys handle your stuff behind closed doors. When you come out, lights, action, camera, the show goes on. Nobody knows that the other guy was just stabbing you in the bathroom, whichever the case is, because you handled everything in the locker room.
In the post-mortem.
That's
why we have post-mortem, right?
That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And the final word, like you said, is of the team manager and the coach.
Yes.
Now, the other side to it is we don't know what his contract states. We also don't know under what auspice he was brought in to Man U.
Omosh.
Yeah,
Wacha stories are very. No. Wacha stories are very.
Oh.
This is the thing. When a player is signed by a club, there's
Correct.
never a contract that tells you you're going to play a certain number of times.
Yeah.
A contract is basically.
I never say that.
You are, hold up.
I didn't say that.
Hold up. Before you bring the contract story, a contract is usually you are being signed by this club.
Correct.
You are their employee. You're
Yes.
going to be paid a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
That is what your
And
contract states.
what are your duties?
There
As a sign?
there can be there can be performance incentives whereby they tell you if you're a striker,
Yes.
if you score more than 70 goals in a
Correct.
season,
Yes.
we'll give you 5 million extra, right?
Yeah.
But there's never a player who has signed a contract that determines how long they're going to play, or how they're going to play, or how much the team is going to use them. You are signed in a squad. That squad has 35 to 30 players. You are part of that squad. The squad plays with the manager. If the manager decides you're never going to play, you're going to be used for practice. That is what you're going to be used to.
Yep.
You fight to get into a team.
Yep.
So when you try to bring excuses of what was in the contract, we don't know what is in the contract. We know what is in the contract. You were hired to play. The way you were hired to do the way you're hired to do your job, you're never hired to do your job and you're told on Tuesdays you cannot work, or on Wednesdays you can work extra for 3 hours. No, you are hired to do a certain job. That is what sport contracts do. So that is what I'm saying. We're here on the radio.
Like I said, I disagree with you guys.
We are going to talk
this
based on
is
what
why
we can see.
when teams don't do well, they fire the coach /
They fire
manager.
the-
I
because-
totally get it. I totally get it.
Yes.
You're right, because
Yeah.
that's his portfolio. At the end of the day, the buck stops with him.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
I totally get that part. And what I'm trying to say here is we don't know what agreements those people